of ways to understand and support them in classroom setting all subjects. That is according to grade 2017. This is the other strategy that can be helpful. This is due to the fact that social competence is influenced not only by the child attempts in interaction with their peer, but also with how they respond. So in this peer support, the children that has who has a communication disorder, so they need also a peer support. Why? Because if paano sila mag-inasara lang sila din natin, how they will know or enhance or develop their communication skills kung wala sila i-istorya. So, the way that we're going to do this strategy, we need to find friends for them so that they will enjoy and communicating, and then if they are bored with themselves, they can really talk with their friends, their peers, and then in that way their communication skill will develop, will improve. So we have a lot of strategy to do in facilitating the person or the children who has a communication disorder. So the next will be report, and Geraldine will report.
About what is communication. So in order for you to learn more about its forms and what is it all about. So communication is the act of interacting and exchanging ideas with other people. So there are two primary forms of communications, which are verbal and non-verbal. So in verbal communications, it is when people express their thoughts, their ideas, and opinions through spoken and written language. So there are two primary forms of communications, which are the verbal communications and non-verbal communications. So in verbal communications, it is when people express their thoughts, their ideas, and opinions through written and spoken languages. So what the non-verbal communications, uses other methods such as body language, including facial expressions or hand gestures. Or like for example, those people na kanang dili ka storya or diba mag-sign language na siya. So muna siya one of the examples of non-verbal communications. So let's proceed. So social cognitive strategies in helping children with social communication disorders. So this is based on the study of Moreno Manso, Garcia Banmonte, Blasquez Alonso, Joseco Romero, Godoy Moreno, 2016. They conducted the research among children in residential care who have social communication disorder. They evaluate their social competence from practice through the use of language in corporate, communicative, and social interaction situations, considering various functions or uses. So these are their strategies: greetings and advice, attracting attention, requesting or giving or refusing information, asking for specific information, asking for confirmation or denial, making comments, showing approval and disapproval, asking for instruction directly, asking for instruction indirectly, and lastly, protesting. So based on this study, the findings of the said study showed that the intervention strategy, so all of those strategies maglisod og kanang sulat, maglisod storya, maglisod og kanang walay dili siya kadungog, so it will help them to develop their functional skills that would enable them to have effective social communications and it helped them to socialize or interact with other people. So the study of Bright 2017 and Moreno Manso at 2016, which so the study of Bright 2017 and Moreno Manso et al. 2016, which both focuses on strategies in helping children with communication difficulties, highlight the importance of considering skills to be taught at functional level and importance of understanding the learner's own perspective. So in this study of Bright, it helps the students in developing their communication skills and it highlights the importance of understanding the learners despite of them having the communication disorders. So disorders like, for example, mag-isip sila og storya, nasa klase ikaw, maula, ang kimong estudyante na sila disorders din na kanang ulawon jud kaysa dito sila mag-participate. Oo, excited din sila na napiuban ka mag-isip storya, then uban dili gani ka doon mo. Muna mag-use sila, magkamangingan ako like I said before, earlier. Na mag-use na sila hand gestures or they use sign language para magka-interact sila. So, para po sa teacher, we as a teacher educator, no, we must learn to learn those sign language in order for us to communicate those children na having communication disorders. So the next we'll be reporting to Miss Berly Bako. For the continuation of the report, let's proceed to the teacher's experience of remedial teaching for students with language disorders. So here it talks about teacher's experience sa pagtuturo ng remedial na para sa mga mag-aaral na who have language disorders. So, yung mga estudyante na may condition sa hindi mabuting condition sa kanilang mayroong kahirapan sa kanilang karaniwang pag-unawa, like or pagbasa. So because of that, dahilan dito, maaaring maapektuhan ang kanilang pagsasalita, pagbabasa, pag-unawa sa pagiging pagkomunikasyon. Cruz Santos, Costa Fernandez, and Isa Page, 2019, conducted a study regarding how students with language disorders receive remedial teaching in inclusive setting in Portugal. Their study, the findings of their study are the most teachers are aware about the concept of language disorders and recognize that this knowledge is crucial in supporting students with language disorders. So dito ay naglalarawan ito na parang ito hinaharap ng mga guro sa pagsasakatupan ng intervention para sa mga mag-aaral na mayroong language disorders. Next is the teachers have difficulties in implementing intervention with students with language disorders, especially on having adequate strategies to address their needs and in developing individualized educational programs for their students as part of a support team. So So here we have an example of this to assess those students or those children that have language disorders. First is to individualize instruction. The teachers may share their experiences in tailoring lessons to meet the specific needs of each student and pursue the language difficulties through personalized approaches. Then the next is the multi-sensory techniques that explore the use of multi-sensory techniques to engage students with language disorders such as incorporating visual aids, hands-on activities, and interactive domain learning methods for the students to understand what para maintindihan ng mga estudyante na may problema sa pandinig or hindi masyadong nakakabasa, nakakaunawa. Para sila ay makaintindi. Then next.
So next, we talk about the challenges for children, parents, and teachers in teaching speech, sound, and audio. When we talk about speech sound disorder, it means if a condition in which a person has problems creating or forming the speech sounds needed to communicate with others. So this mag-isa sila istorya dahil natin time is small. Hindi sila masabot sa maraming sound sa pamusan nito pag istorya. Among the challenges for children, in the study by Daniel and Mike Leon, 2017, they interviewed children, parents, siblings, teachers, and other significant adults in the life of children with speech sound disorder maintaining awareness of the children in the classroom environment. They said that due to the children's quietness and withdrawal, these children could easily be overlooked in the teaching context, and the teachers might not be able to provide them much needed attention. Teachers also experience challenges in terms of the curriculum and pedagogy. Pedagogy, one siya ka ng tools to teach the students. Children with delays in speech development also experience other related challenges, such as in reading and other areas of learning. So, reading, pwede mo siya ka istorya, mag-listen siya kung siya magbasa.